¿Quién es esa que está hablando ahí? Ella siguió de eso, lo que pasó fue, ¿qué está diciendo? Es verdad, eso sí es. Los niños hay que cuidar, no sé cómo comer.
No puede confiar en nadie. Por si estoy pensando, no puede para la comida. Mira, yo no quiero confiar en nadie, ni en motorista ni en nadie, pero no quiero muchachos ni siquiera me quiero.
Es peligroso. Esta situación está peligrosa con los niños.
Bien peligroso. Pero gente de la misma familia hacen bellaquerías, se van a usar unos diablos. Imagínate un particular, ¿ves?
Tráeme a tu.
Dale like, miren, dale.
¿Por qué no me trata de dar? Guys, gato, ¿qué estás haciendo? Gato, pues se cuidado. ¿Qué? Ella está en el aire. Ay, ¿de qué fue que no?
Ahora no va a decir.
Claro. Cati no tiene una menta uno, ¿vale? Cati ha puesto tacaño.
¿Qué es lo que te mandó yo?
Es Barori. No, la rita, ni yo sé lo que es.
Yo te voy a decir.
No, que la cosa. Ella está cogiendo lucha con esa barriga.
Con esta, sí.
¿Pero de qué?
Ella tenía la amenaza que podía parir en el enfermo.
Mira que te doy.
Ya se me fue a mi trabajo. Ella dice que los otros dos ni malestares ya hizo. Y con esta aliviado de
¿Qué pasó a Dios?
¿Cómo que eso? Pero estate quieto ahí, te vas a sentar ahí, muchacho. Me desespera a mí con ese movimiento. El teléfono lo pone nuevo también. El teléfono lo arreglan. Le cambian la pantalla. No, la bandera de la República Dominicana, me dice. Yo pensaba como poner una cámara ahí afuera, afuera.
tenemos que tener este tiempo, hay que tener cámara donde quiera.
En la cámara afuera hay una entre la Matimango por ahí. Pero por ponerla, esa ponerla allá como allá, mejor. Es mejor allá afuera. Que no sabe quién le llama. El que entra para acá uno sabe. Y el que puede pararse afuera también, o hacer cualquier cosa, no lo ve. Es más importante afuera. Hola.
Ya, lo doy.
Ya bueno.
Bueno.
Ya lo quito.
¿Y qué dicen los familiares?
No, yo cuando estamos hablando de la mamá de ella. La mamá había video de la mamá hablando como que quería que apareciera la hija, que ya no sabía.
No dicen por qué lo hizo el viejo, yo no digo.
El diablo se lo mete en la mente, en la cabeza, la gente. Hace diablo. Es como que la violó y la mató.
Ya se inquietos, si van a estar quietos ahí. Yo me toca rayito, se mueven demasiado. Mira, que no, por esta gente está no.
Mira cómo suelta.
Ahí están bateando ahí.
Mira cómo suelta. Me mandó 20 mucho más. Fuera tú ahí.
Yo no sé las águilas ahora. Y que el viejo no sabe a dónde fue que él enterró.
Y el viejo no sabe nada.
¿Cómo que no sabe?
Que no quiere decir porque no sabe, no puede creer. Ya que termine ya de confesar, porque dime tú.
Y ya está el viejo ahora mismo.
Preso. Estaba investigando aquí.
Mira, estoy escribiendo cosas ya.
Ayer ya no está escribiendo cosas. Esta. ¿Y qué? ¿Cuánto hacer?
Tú no, yo creo que se está mandando vaina ya.
¿Qué es eso?
Lo que dice de que pulido.
Ay, no, ese Kimbo.
Que no dice ni con quién.
¿Cómo? Déjale la bola y la voz. Ahí sí Kimbo.
No.
Porque va a juntar.
Kimbo con cada kilómetro. Y ahí no es una cada kilómetro. Ahí dice puivo, con P. Y eso es que puivo.
Tú le piernas. ¿Por qué tú le piernas? Sí, te muero.
the turn and hits for second. And he's able to stand up double. A little more spin on that instead of the top spin. He's talking around the base.
Nekoyonya. Ay, Jesús.
One down. Giving units the speed.
Nekoyonya.
Stands in the middle.
Ay, Nekoyonya.
Yo vaya con esa tabla para la habitación suya ya. Ya, vaya para allá. Vaya para allá. Broma.
Lávate los fríos, Dios.
Gonna have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down. It misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2. I think he was sitting off speed there. And ball 1. It's a good take. The 1-2. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two outs. Right now the count built up 3-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle move, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Well, that one got the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. But 2 come across the score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Flopper to right field with gone. A massive home run. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add on. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, these players do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way down. That was blasted to the moon. His 28th home run of the season. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
On the ground. Knocks it down.
Well, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't lift it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And at first, Now the third baseman, he's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. This is tough. You're looking to protect the 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Angeles getting ready to hit. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. One run is in. Diaz. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And it's now a 6-run lead.
¿Eh?
¿Qué tal? Se ha dormido un chingo veces.
Dame un fin de juego, güey.
Put it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. You just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of them in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, even in those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Deal 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some swing outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of score. But 2 round trippers in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Al Howie. Swing foul straight back.
La bichuela, ¿dónde se bichuela hasta ahora?
Put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think it's up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little
Swing, and this is Rick down the right field line. Way back there.
Out of here.
And they're chipping away. It's 8-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now here's the DH, J.J. Bleday. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And that one hammered. That's back there. It has the distance gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
At the plate, Junior Severino. Strike on the inside corner.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Foul ball.
Hey.
Yo la doña tuya ahí en una foto.
Still only one out here in the inning.
¿La bajeaste?
Este.
La doña tuya en una foto.
And the next pitch is way
Ahorita,
outside.
diga así.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game. And
Eh?
it looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to
Retado.
go bullpen.
Tú sabes que ese celular
Pitch.
no me deja para usarlo.
And they'll do it again.
Ve el estado para que tú veas.
Santo, Santo, dame el micrófono. ¿Qué está pasando con las leches? ¿Qué está pasando con las leches de fórmula de Nestlé? ¿Qué es lo que pasa?
This one in the air, center field. Celestino in position. And there's two down. So the lineup flips over. And here's the first baseman, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. Out number 3. The 2-round trip. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off.
So after swing on, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bat.
Smoked on the ground at second. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
La más entonces ya la
And first offering is fouled off.
Esa bebé es mía, peleamos con los míos.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
A ver en la cama.
On the ground right side. Gets a glove on it in the hole.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Tucker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now into the game, number 12. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of his
Mira que venía
Now,
su yo lo dejé ahí.
picks up strikeout number 7. And now, that first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Leading off, Gonzalez, 1 for 2. Brown back to work.
Te cabe después.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And here it comes. One
I'm
away
not
here in the
going to
fifth.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Robles, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike.
¿Dónde va?
Check swing, he went too far and it's a strike. Bounce that off to the left and we'll do it again. Kick the pitch. Drill that towards left center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Gone and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-6.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Ray at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Cal Rowley. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there to know that you can win this battle.
Strike two. One run across to the frame so far. We're at the top of the fifth. One and looking for the bag.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a point, right?
So up next, J.J. Bleday. Spun out the foul to Celestino. Raging back towards the wall. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed to the plate. The relay throw. The tag out. A 1-run does score on the play before the inning ends. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits, one of them left. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, number 12. Moving under it. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Number 67, in the box again, takes the strike. That one 95 to finish him off. Lou Diaz digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's important. I think a 1-2-3 here will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rowley brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing here. On the mound now, Casey Mize.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 60 appears to be getting loose. Means getting cranked up as well. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. One away.
Well, so such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopped, and he's going for three. The relay, the tag, and he's outside for three. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody off. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the sixth inning. The Dominican Republic out front here.
Dame fiel, tú me vi.
A mí se me fueron el sueño.
Bueno, te doy fiel.
A ver, la tienda.
We're back. Here's the
A mí se me fue el sueño. A mí yo no quiero.
Ya ven acá. Cierra la puerta esa, papi. Mira la puerta, por favor. Echa la tabla más para allá porque no la vayan a pisar. Mira esa puerta, esa, Yediel, mira esa. No, la que está abierta, no es esa.
Have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and 6 extra bases a game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
makes the catch for the out.
Echa la tabla más para allá. Ajá. Ahí para que no se le dañe.
Now the left fielder, Junior Lake.
Va Junior Lake, tú vas a ponchar. Junior Lake más rápido no sos.
Here's a slam.
Ay.
Left field, and he knew it.
Mira esa razón.
A gigantic flash. And they take on to their lead. It's 9-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one.
Great through there for a strike.
The lead pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. His 33rd homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 10-7. Taking that to his 100th career homer.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
New pitcher now, number 63.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Massey right there to make the grab. 2 down. The out space is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. He'll go to Celestino. And a foul ball. Shootout, nobody on. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. They'll throw it in. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
Dios mío,
Solid
Dios bendiga a los más de ellos.
on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it
Yo digo los 21.
2 runs across in the inning. Here to the bottom of the 6th.
swing and a miss as he was out front. Very many guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Righty to the plate. Bounce it back for 2 strikes. The right-hander back to work. Raced into left. That's a base hit.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected off into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. And that's a pure stroke.
It's the grab or low.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. Indeed they did. They've been trying to get back into this game and just don't like it. He's just so locked in with his swing. He's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Randall stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here's a catcher to hit. 1 for 3.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's hitting his fastball out of that same tunnel, and splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out.
Sends it to first. And that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer. For the last half of the inning. And now the DH, number 12. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Pitch. Center field. And there's one down. Fought off foul. Working up, base is empty. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in after a long run. Out number 2. Lou Diaz. The next to hit. In the air to left center. On the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Gets the ball now.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're putting these situations.
Action in the pen down there. Brian Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Murphy also throwing.
built upon this bat. Yes, it is. Impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in, Michael Massey.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right side, Tucker should have it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the edge just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next to hit, Junior Severino. Going through that one for strike 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. By Grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's a simple ground ball the other way with kind of eye on it. Sometimes it's all you need to do. Let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. He was late there, strike 1.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ball, they're looking their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talking about a huge swing, new arm out of the bullpen, number 60. Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Now at the plate, number 12. Swing to the miss, and it's a little long.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of high working style. But you know what it's like when you remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat. I thought the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
On the ground to the left. That's the 3rd out. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Whole half of bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Angeles. And there's the strike.
Medio ya.
No, digo.
Right-hander kick steals.
Tú siempre te puedes emprender.
That one's in there. 1 and 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to play than it was supposed to.
Now the comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone. Balls 2 strikes.
No me cago en esta muchacha.
Swings and misses is a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jeremy Pena now the plate. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
least a 2-run lead.
Down over the off. Here's the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bueno, preparado.
Here comes a pitch. Strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Rarely at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Blows a high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone.
Well, hold that thought, as that's the third out, and we'll let the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Aliens with... And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Now, Blue, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
In the air, right center. This is Mitch. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-11. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one.
Game bottom 9.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit. Miss it back.
And fouled off. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Kicks and fires. Got him slipping.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the catcher, Marte. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for number 12. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Back all the way, and that's out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. one disappointing as this one draws to a close.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they did it to win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the real ways. They got it out and came away with a nice W.
And a final score.
Esa bulla, No.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Aliens taking on the 66ers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And getting the start, Yusei Kikuchi. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now, here is Michael Massey. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. You don't want. And a swing and a miss. One away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
This is J.J. Bleday. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. And 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The count 2-1. Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, a little late, it's filled up.
And he chases that one. That's the second out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
The line of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. High chopper to third. And that one handled, tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal C. And on the mound in this one, Bryce Miller. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Here's the left fielder, Junior Lakener. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. There's the strike of the knees.
Oh, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That misses the zone. It's a ball with 2 strikes. With chase that time. The 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, it's a really nice pitch.
kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws the first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home. First two away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Válgame, Señor.
2 out, space is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Way inside. There's that from upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, he gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 out, space is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1.
Oye, una pega, un palo.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Got him swinging. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Let's take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of hooking away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Justin Henry Malloy. That's in for a strike at 95. 1-1.
I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Out towards right center field. Takes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, Rangy, back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 out, space is empty. Next to hit, Junior Severino. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Severino getting to start at third, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got it back. Okay. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. 2. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Celestino. A line to the pitch. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got it. Now 1-1.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Played up by Freddie Ferguson. And here it comes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
On the ground to third, Severino. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. No score here in the second. Next offering is down low.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. What about it playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
He goes down looking. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. Kikuchi back to work. Ball. The pitch. Swing and a minute, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And now the lefty. Good eye in that spot.
3-1.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The line to kick the pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. To third. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second down with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Brooks Lee will hit next. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second, safe there. Oh, the throw is wild.
Well, it was a great chance to turn two with a 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Massey getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Freeman, the runner at third, lead at second with nobody out. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Headed down the line. Lake trying to track this one down. He's got it. Runner takes one. Ruiz on the line, and he scores. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now here is J.J. Bleday.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the corner for a strike. One out and a runner at second. That one's in. And the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
One ball, 2 strike in the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1.
No, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, driving that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one pulled foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and he breaks his bat. And it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Off the plate inside. Now 1-2. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Aliens have the lead 2-0. As we go to the last of the third, now to rookie first baseman, Lou Diaz. A pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, after a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2. And another ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Malloy sizes this one up. 1 down. So digging in, Gainer Diaz.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Hopped up. He's got it. There's 2 away. Batting up. The second baseman. And now it's going to be Angeles.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. 0-2. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get right where you want it.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And now they're switching in catcher. Now Raleigh. The pitch. Here's a strike.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game. Wow, short work to send the packet to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And now the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, down the left fielder, Junior Lake. The left fielder, Junior Lake. And it is. That misses. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed out well. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and all the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Lake aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one inside. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sign of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base pass. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he can reach base.
Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Up and in at 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, one away. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner takes off. Fall off foul. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul off again. And it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Move to first. And he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that's too high, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
So first and second with one man gone. And now Gilberto Celestino. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robles on his way over, drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter. 0-1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Foul off, he was late. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers, Cabrera 26 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That is looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tyler Freeman digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, out towards right center. Celestino on the move. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Brooks Lee now at the plate. First off, bringing it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Glove side, but it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So digging in, Michael Massey. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Two outs. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one missed, now 3-0.
3-0.
And a strike on the outside edge. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Take the 3-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bouncer to second. To first. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 67.
Third base fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Drill to right, way back there, and that is gone. His 24th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat. They were aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Lou Diaz will hit next. That will pull foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Gator kick steals. Strike three, got him swinging. And that's the first down. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher to hit, Gator Diaz. Flat out his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's even up.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Delivers outside.